left to the 27-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And again, it's Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
This is the tight end, Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. He will push his way down to about the 14. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now here's the option play going left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson. 14 yards. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Going deep for Hopkins. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Now a man who punted for the Browns in 2015, Andy Leon, to kick it away, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside. at the 8-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. After the turnover, here's Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Prater for the extra point. Cut the lead to 21-7. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gaudin.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Chubb. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. And he completes it to Hunt. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Escaping the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Watson. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Watson just beating the play clock. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 40 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
They'll run here with Connor. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal. Murray going to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Prater's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
You want some snacks, sweetie? Bang! Give me some mine. Here. Stop it, Carol. Here.
They'll go left side of the
I think we'll see a lot on him. The difference between that and a pass blitz try to get to the quarterback. You try to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover holes so they can't run the football.
Watson on third down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That is first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
If that pickup of the first down, that's going to leave them off because they really needed to stop that run, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
I know from experience, partner, all they've been talking about is if we can just make one play, get our hands on the ball one time, we can change this game.
They almost did. That was a dangerous throw.
And instead, they close against them one more time. Let's see if they can hang in there and not lose control mentally.
That's a big miss. Bringing it back inside third down.
But can they do back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through in these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever it was, they have to get the ball back.
Can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop? Down the throw on third down, knocked away, incomplete. Critical play in this football game. So they pick up the first there. That clock keeps rolling.
Has been a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. They have to get the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get the drive started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a two-score game. 80 points for this drive, and they're going to it through the middle. And he takes us beyond the 45 before going out of bounds. Come all the way up to the 38 start to the drive. Now Murray. This is taken in by Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another big play is Higgins, 28 on that. So a first and 10 coming from Browns territory at the 34. Throwing now is Murray. And now he must be another interception. Picked up by Greg Newsom. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
That's Xavier Collins into the middle of the field with Hughes and making the stick. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is taking care of the ball. All the ball security terms and everything used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it. You got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
It's second and 12. Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the
You at the wedding? Oh.
How many times have we seen a defense they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception. They set up their offense.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They need a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive.
Good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased. Like the folks on the field, on the sidelines, got to make sure that everyone's up and
On first and 10 is counter, and he is going to charge here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second.
Tough man trying to bring down, and they do a nice job just stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On second and goal, Murray. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over.
Take that.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
My ball!
Percentage is better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Grant Delpit. He's at the 50.
But there's some excitement, right? Going for two. And instead they get to pick down. Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play. Exactly. They're making a tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
From his end zone, it's Dimitri Felton. And that decision to bring it out is not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Browns trying to get started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess
Bring it up!
down at the 22 after a game 2.
Now drink it up. Now drink it. Now drink it. Drink it. I'm gonna drink it. Now I drink it. I don't like it. I'll take your water.
Watson now, get a running option right. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
Kiddo, you got wasted. Daddy, she didn't waste it.
Put top back on her, bro.
Kiddo, put the top on.
Send out the ball as he's going to kick it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's more on the return. He's got these almost to the 30 before going out. Great blocking on the return. It springs him to 25. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same.
And now he has another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And he's when you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, forcing a lead,
Kiddo, you want fast?
play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So they're backed up at the 3-yard line, second and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now it's Watson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. York able to send this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
July.
Arizona's offense at the line, wanting to get their drive started. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss count.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try to prepare going forward.
Back to throw. Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Up this football game. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy that threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad play. But when you're talking about one game, 7,
yeah, tied down with 2001 from 7 picks. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. I tell you what, I can't get a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly force turnover after turnover. Every time you turn around,
you just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game was going, they were doing what they did, right? They did the offense that was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series. Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.